No.
Okay.
That is the short answer there.
Talk to me why. Tell me.
I just, Ascent, even where Carmine Core have shown some improvements, this has been the everlasting.
Nuclear, yeah, he had a bit of a rough game.
To be honest with you.
Do you think the role swaps are enough?
No. I really don't. I want to be as realistic as possible for this one to go the distance. Lotus needs to be the one for me that Carmine Core closed out. Needs to be confident as well. We always talk about obviously closing maps out in terms of momentum, especially you're going to come back and lose map 2 and aim towards the third
I think
map.
K-Corp look pretty good on Ascent, so I'm not too sure. They've looked a little bit up and down, to be honest. But
yeah, I'm absolutely.
Sometimes it looks alright.
Do you know what? Actually, I'll eat my words a little bit. They did on map 1
look
for
good,
me.
look good against Navi,
look,
at least.
We've got a couple of outliers here. Map 1 certainly
Some things
kind
have
of
changed
gave
up
us
from them,
confidence in areas we weren't expecting, but map 2 is going to have their work cut out.
Jesus.
And Giants are certainly very good at
They
this as
dashed
well.
this
So we'll see
early.
if some of the similar issues do appear, or if simply those role swaps
That's the dash to get over towards sites.
Going into this, it'll be Giants on the attack and Carmine Core on the defending side.
Other thing as well, Scream's going to have his hands
both
full
of the
in terms
dashes
his
have gone
head-to-head
now.
as well, because Fatinho was heating up towards the end of map 1.
4 people here, no dash.
Absolutely brilliant so far. Could do a bit of that here. That's going to do the job. Oh, come off it, Scream, and again.
No way, that's how it starts. That's incredible.
With the perfect beginning.
I said he'd have his hands, have his hands full. He had a lot to deal with there, and passes with flying colours. Nivera, not so colourful.
Mate, he's aiming with his keyboard.
Nonetheless, it's a flawless. Yes. About a D sort of pass, isn't it?
I'm not sure. I don't think I even got that. I think I got like E's because I didn't turn up for school. Okay.
Oh, that turned dark. Really quick.
Oh look, you know, childhood trauma gives you character. Now, at this point, exactly, cool. All right, round 2, I guess.
Turns out they're approaching this one. Heavy rifles.
Nuki's had a horrible series.
Yeah, this has been an awful
we
day of
get
Valorant
2 of them.
so far,
It's actually a weird buy, honestly.
To be fair, he seems to be taking
2 of them.
Sometimes those
Got
games
the Marshall.
If you're gonna have Fatinho, straight through smoke there.
Oh, that's through smoke.
Rhyme's gone down. I was expecting it honestly to be Nuki at that point. Chip damage, nice paranoia. Didn't catch all of them though. Yeah, so Scream's got to be a little careful.
Jesus, they're really loose with the dashes
Doesn't
today.
need to overdo this though. Cloud actually connecting towards
Clean up.
Zyshan's not bad for XMS. Again, getting a little sloppy now. Careful here. The rifle has to come in to clean up.
If this was a
Aaron
headshot,
Olleng's
this
going out
round
of
would
his
be
grip, but
pretty
Cloud
nuts.
willing to make a challenge of it. Does he find a fair fight on Shin here? Not particularly. Oh, that's a belting shot.
How long until K-Corp's next game?
Yeah, because Scream's got 3 HP.
So last chance qualifies in July.
The decay takes effect here.
July the 14th or something, somewhere roughly around there. Someone said it to me. I think, was it Desp or was it Pleberman? I can't remember. It was like 15th of July or something.
Initially, but commits to it now.
God, it's a risky drone.
Playing together here on Cap.
Uh-oh.
This is still possible. No, okay, Shin. He's there.
Not too bad.
Thank God for
Tell you
that.
what, good damage done from Giants though.
Got a little bit worried.
They managed to keep the 2 rifles, so it doesn't matter too much.
Nonetheless, 2 on the board for Carmine Core. Scream will actually pick up the operator here in round 3.
Yeah, so they got about... I mean, they got a long time. They got 2 months. That's crazy, isn't it, actually? The teams that are out, last chance qualifier-wise, have so long to get good. That's such a mean way of saying it, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, interested to see actually how he approaches this. Fatinho, see, we know what he's capable of in this map in particular.
To have like a lot of stuff, to get better, yeah.
And still
to cut their players, no. After last chance qualifier or champs, I think it is. Then the roster lock's done.
Success here on Ascent.
The team who fails the most out of all of the teams is whoever comes 4th in Tokyo for EMEA. You got less time than everyone else for your last chance qualifier. You've shown everything. You're gonna have an absolute nightmare. So I feel sorry for whoever that is.
Be careful now. Yeah, they're going to take that space instantly, not really respecting anything in the way. There is utility though, which Fatinho happy to charge through, but oh, that was not pretty from Nivera. Scream there to try and make the most of this. Does at least catch Fatinho, but the cross going to be happening. They're 3.
No, it is 4th. EMEA get 4 slots.
Is going to be seen. They know where he's at. Nuki's there to find XMS and Giants taking full control of this.
Okay, well this one was very convincing. Want to save it over towards. You want to save this up, is what I was trying to say.
Definitely want to try and hold on to this hoodie.
Well, that's not good.
Swing. Gonna find it. Yeah, should have the time to be able to recover this as well.
Yeah, he does want it.
Just about.
Lovely.
Gets an operator into the hands of Fatinho here on the attack.
Fnatic wins, so EMEA gets 4th slot. They get 2 slots into last chance qualifying. I still think it will be rough for whoever comes 4th, even if there's 2 slots, to be honest with you.
And they will scream to find that kill, but 2 massive picks from Nuki.
Mate, that's going to be fun with Tokyo. 4th last chance qualifying and just see like two slots. Whoever wins Tokyo has done a massive favor to everyone that's left.
Yeah, you kind of... It's hard to not like how Nuki plays, so it's like you got to hope that he warms
into this game. And playoffs just mean everything as well. Playoffs mean Tokyo and champs.
They haven't necessarily needed
playoffs
him in that way.
are massive.
Fatinho's been more than enough to leverage anything missing, but still seeing a couple of gaps here. Scream one away.
I mean, also the other thing as well is you always have Cloud to count on.
Oh, of course.
So
yeah, rock solid.
There's always a contingency available. Giants set up very cautiously here, actually. No progress into A main at all. Other than the Prowler, I've been trying to catch a feel for if there's any aggression on the side of Carmine Core, but this rotation is coming through fairly preemptively. I'm not even sure, actually, if well, they're not going to be close enough to hear the alarm bot, but now
they haven't really
back in range for it.
Done much map control.
Seen probably both players here. Shin completely smothered.
Okay, good luck, Shin on site.
And now Shin's in. Well, bye-bye.
Okay.
Seen for a second and he's gone. Cloud, lovely work, and honestly, Giants just really flexing throughout this. That's a 4 save.
Yeah, that was really strong.
They can really achieve.
It's a strong
this is very clean from Giants.
That's not a good look for K-Corp, seeing as they had full info middle as well.
Basically spamming onto that CT angle.
If he hasn't been getting
I think it was just a normal spam. There's a chance the recon hit him and it was just instant and we didn't see it, but I think it was just a straight up spam just anyway.
We'll concede this fairly early on. Screen with 2k credits. I mean, maybe an opportunity here for a rifle to be dropped across. Maybe Nevera, maybe the Sheriff or a Judge or anything else they can string together. But actually with 5 surviving, this, other than Hoodie being down at 300, this basically rounds out an extra purchase.
I'm not sure really.
On top of this round,
it's gonna be weird for the 4 teams at EMEA. Not really the 4 teams, because I imagine Na'Vi and Fnatic will do better than the other 2 teams.
Fury. Nothing else really.
But those 2 teams are going to battle out heavy.
Here, a couple of kills.
Nilzinho, what's up? What's up? How we doing? Unlucky with that game. Whoever tried his best.
Though, so it does look for an early pick. Again, actually, if they can drop a rifle across. The problem being Nevera's disconnected here and there's nobody to deal with.
Okay, yeah, so it was literally just the recon. We said it might be. We didn't see it from our POV.
Again, I think he eats what
such a good replay, man. Jesus Christ.
Even the C's initially on the
struggling with the utility ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, not the C's. The knife. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. He's not really having the best of times now. Both noted on this and Scream getting proactive. There is an army behind that wall, and he needs to back away. Yeah, smart choice. Oh, Fatinho's still going to catch him.
Fade away, yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised Scream even stuck around to that extent. I thought after the initial exchange, Giants had won that, but he was happy to give it another test and, well, lost his life for it.
Problem being as well, Nevera and Shin on the other side, they have pistols. There's no chance of actually retrieving this rifle and cycling it back through the Carmine Core lineup.
It's a bit of a nightmare.
And be forced to play this out with the rest of Giants headed this direction with only
in terms of Sen, Haven, Furia, I didn't go A much after I watched mostly C. Okay.
Able to mitigate that.
What's the current score?
Both found with the knife.
8-4 to Furia.
Knife tailor-made towards
yeah,
the back of the sights.
they can't really win.
You can see them.
It was always going to go to bind, really, unless they pull off a miracle. Double pistol, maybe.
Okay, something out of nothing here. No time for the reload. Nuki fills that void and making this round a little more playable, but not by a large margin. A 2v3 in the post plant. Paranoia still for Rhyme. Not sure how long until the smoke's back on, because one's already in play, so don't know how much they can get from this.
Should get it back in the next few seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually still got the Paranoia to slow things down as well.
Isn't it possible for Sentinels? They'd have to have very good calling to win that.
Nuki catches XMS trying to slip a little closer towards Zayt, and Zayt now slipping away. Okay, let's kind of talk about this, because I think this is going to be more
Yeah, he might try to do some damage, but I'm not sure it's worth.
Doing initially quite well, right? A couple of individuals, sure, popping
we'll
off.
See how many people he can kill.
What do they need on this map, Mike? And I know if you had the clean answer to that, you'd probably be their coach. But I'm going to be calling the way out, but that's about it. But bigger picture, if we're talking kind of general statements, how do they deal with at least this? Right, it's been put at them. It's
actually a positive here that Vitinho's got the operator, because that's going to slow down Giants' attack, and we know actually how well Giants are able to follow up on some of his...
They have a one-way for C on Haven. Oh, is it my one? Is it the one at spawn?
So whether or not
on the little ledge.
Let me...
This is the back box of... This is the back of Haven. This is the little box you can TP through. This is the side box so you plant. Is it on the top of here? Like in the middle here? It's like a one-way here?
It's probably just not going to work.
Ah, yeah, it's my one.
Okay, we'll see if
I'm taking credit for that one, straight up. We showed that item.
Again, it's a very
we kind of showed that before,
again, but 3 towards B side, so maybe a positive here if they look to follow through. Once again, Giants, they feel it out.
The Viper after plant stuff you can have on A, B, and C with the smoke is outrageous. You can have it on every single one.
Throw anything there on B side, so it would have just been the operator and Shin's utility.
The one the Cryptics used, yeah.
Ready for Nuki here. He decides it's optimal. Yep. And it's the gateway to go. They've got a lot of what they need.
Dude, I wonder what lineup they use for it.
Post this on forward as well, clear out any of the traditional sites, but it's Zeiss to find Hoodie. Hold on. Maybe a little life for them yet. Plant going to come in for Giants, though. Knife should note 3. If not, potentially
got Omen Flash for this retake.
As it stands.
Got Omen Flash with the eye at the same time. This should be a good retake. Let's see.
Let's
see how much...
attempt at that one.
Oh, it's a bad Omen Flash.
Maybe he does. Dangerous, but it might have worked there for a second. Only catching 1. As the retake does come in, Giants doing well.
Wow, from XMS.
Holding this back. 3v3 here. Shin's timing pretty decent, but the trade better for Cloud, and now it's just down to Cloud in the 1v2. So much more to be done. He's not going to get
Nicely handled. Pretty good in the end.
Actually pulling this off.
Got a little bit ropey. I didn't like the Omen Flash.
And even the possibility here of Nevera throwing the lockdown
It was decent in the end.
I was noting it. He didn't get a kill ahead of this. It was Zeiss actually to find the first onto Hoodie.
No, your middle name was Picasso, like the Haven drawing.
Sweep Giants off the site here. Rhyme completely caught off guard here. I mean, yeah, Shin's basically swung out of a one-way, so no one's banking on that kind of
that comp should be Metro on Haven. It has some weaknesses for sure, but it is very good. It is really good. Someone else in chat was saying it, like if you're struggling at the current Metro on Haven, should you be using that? Honestly, yeah. I think it's teams struggle to play against it a little bit. Even 100 Thieves struggled to play against it. They just won double pistol. And honestly, the Gecko caught Fury off guard a little bit. It felt like they were getting a lot of value from the Dizzy.
This stack tested in the last round, so we have to see how well it holds towards his play up Cat. 3-2 split. They do have the additional man here, Scream. Giants can head on straight in. Vitinho, he's trapped and dealt with. Lovely utility work there.
Yeah, this is
no chance to really respond. XMS has to respect this though. Falls a little deeper and still going to find the
nice round from him.
But he goes down and Nuki left with a lot to do.
Okay.
Does get the first and tries to go for the
That's a nice round from XMS.
Beautiful. And now Cloud and Rhyme though, 2v4. Not impossible, just slightly improbable.
You can try and take space here, it looks like.
I feel like you have to in this. You've got to win one of these 2 fights, and they've opted for the one towards short. TP comes in, split the angle, lovely battle from Rhyme though, and now a fair chance. A 2v2.
The battle of the omens
TP's
at the moment.
He's taking it, away he goes.
Nice, I like this.
But Shin's on the defuse, and does he stop on the half? No, he has
Damn, Rhyme, what an absolute god. That was sick. Nice 2v4. I cannot believe that he managed to deal with this and this so easily.
Beautiful decision making as well.
That was so good by him. Yeah, what a great round.
Some of that space from Carmine Court towards Street. I think as well in that situation they're thinking, yeah, we have a massive advantage.
Oh, he saw something.
He actually saw somebody. Yeah.
If he stood, I feel if there was a second one.
I think he was still moving, right?
Just.
It doesn't look as if the Tracer comes out straight there.
Oh, what a round from Rhyme.
Yeah, that was so nice from Rhyme. The instant decision making to ult as well. That was so sick. This is a massive 2v4 to force them down to eco as well. That's crazy.
It's a round where
that's some insane impact.
To bring into this, a rifle in the hands of Shin.
A very good round from him.
Giants actually take the lead with that one.
Where's Sideshow not live? I'm telling you, he's a fake fan.
As well for Fatinho, so
I'm telling you, he's a fake fan. That's what it is. Don't give me this casting nonsense.
Lock down either one of these sites.
Don't give me that.
Testing the waters towards middle. See if they can draw anything out here. Scream not really actively fighting this. Yes, tempted, sure, but no bigger commitment as Giants slowly filtering back through towards the A site.
Maybe not this round because of the purchase, but one thing I do want to see is Zaysh and Scream just working in unison. I want to see them kind of tied, attached to the hip almost. To be able to find some of these opening engagements,
Where's Shin?
It's not really enough to
Sure.
have the Jet just
He might get here in time. Wait, there's a lot of people here for K-Corp. They're not going to... Oh, they can win, they can win, they can win.
They're going to get one this time, Giants. Still on the site and Scream not given much of a chance, waiting, but no one taking
nice
the bait
ult.
there.
Can they capitalize on it?
Comes in and Shin's going to find the kill. Hold on. Cloud with the operator now sees another target, can't quite connect. But time, 12 seconds. They actually
Nice
just
round.
about close it out.
Nice flood. Dude, Giants needed to cancel there.
Where did Shin find those two?
Yeah, they had to cancel at one point there. Nicely done from
this
Shin.
just seems
Good ult
so-
from him as well.
So scrambled, so panicky when they get onto site. Giants don't set up some of the basic angles to hold as soon as they come in here. Nevera finds this, very quickly traded out. Shit, yeah,
Yeah, look
Shin
at that,
finds
just
the
body,
first and the
just
second
body
is
shots. He only had to hit 2
challenging
body
inside
shots because
the
of his
smoke.
ult, I'm pretty sure.
Maybe to deny the weapon coming through, but yeah, like I said,
Wait,
there's
money's
nobody,
all over
you know,
the place
pushed
now
towards
because everyone's
Fatinho's
just
typical
resetting
position
everyone.
on those boxes on the boost up towards heaven. There's nobody set up with a decent angle on
Mate,
towards.
they flash dash
broken
middle.
door. I was
It's
gonna say,
so
Scream does
it's such a
swing back onto that now,
weird.
but
It's such a weird default.
space
There was
gained
someone
here
that
by
used to do
Fatinho.
this with a fake smoke with Astra and then the KO flash. Maybe it was one of the many Na'Vi comps. Can't remember.
There's lots of examples.
NW0 is the Darko of
Come on,
Haven. Oh mate, he's so good at it, isn't he? It's disgusting.
It's purely fact finders. It's
Yeah, he
bait
actually
somebody
always
into
stacks
shooting
up
it or
over 25 kills.
revealing
What's he
their
on?
position. I mean, we're not
22.
seeing Zaysh flash
Is he on
screaming
22?
anywhere. Maybe not going to see it with the operator.
It's 12-4, so it
regardless,
can't be that high. 17, 18. Okay, he's still got another round though.
It didn't.
He's still got some more in him.
Scream right in between them all though.
Mate, this is just going back and forth. Okay, XMS 2v4 backside, Omen flash, unbelievable.
He's only got that shorty for now. Switches out to the rifle. They had in the pocket. Not bad on
Nice
one,
trade.
but not enough. Body still favouring. Oh, until then,
You got your ult and you can't stop it.
Too. Forcing Cloud to fight 7 bullets. So Nevera, what do you do with this? Cloud's going to get
The
his
ball,
way.
he has to push you.
Going to deal with that lockdown. And now there's problems. Does Cloud get to slip away?
The ball.
Beautiful play from Cloud and Nevera, hoping that the respect
Unlucky.
would come through.
He did great to get himself into this situation.
It's not committing to one way or the other, to be honest with you. At that point, it doesn't seal all the way towards backside, but I feel like even that's a win if you can force that player into an unfavorable position.
Yeah, predictable position, known position.
Like the t-shirt, bro. Do you know why I bought this t-shirt? I was it was last year, and I think I had just done home ground or something, and then I was like, I needed some shirts that weren't liquid, so that I could wear them for casting gigs in case they didn't want me to wear like March.
Shin revealed, he's got to be careful.
And then I was in a shop, and I was literally just thinking like, mate, I need something plain. And then I saw it, and I was like, mate, Lo-Fa would wear something like this. So and that was my thought process behind this shirt will work. It's a Lo-Fa shirt.
The spike back in hand, fortunately for them, so the spike will be planted here. Scream can't do much to change that. But you look at the rest though.
So I bought it.
For this one, trying to hunt it out. Giants locking off only a
That's
portion of the
basically
site, not by any
story
full
behind it.
margin.
Chinokawan on the way back through as well.
And right,
I found 2 though.
Beautiful work on the front line there in the post plant. 3v3 now. Rez might bring it back to a 4v3. Fatinho. Oh,
Jesus,
the
lineups. Okay.
It's not. It's a trade. And now down to Nuki and Hoodie. Flash comes in. Does he get anything off the back of it? Yes. Finding Nevera. Oh, the follow-up couldn't quite readjust in time for XMS.
Molly's unbelievable,
and now it's
right?
on Hoodie.
He's only 26 HP.
He's bought
The
time
Molly's
here.
unbelievable.
He's playing it so well. XMS has to respect this, but he wants to defuse. He wants to start here, but he can't get it.
Yeah,
Hoodie
solid.
doing enough to take Giants further away in the lead now.
Nukia back
Beautiful
aside,
plan
they're
in
great.
place as well. The Viper's Pit prioritized towards spawn. Just so happens Carmine Core have taken space in mid. Able to mitigate that, but it's an open plant for Hoodie to be able to do just
It
that.
really is a low far shot. It is a low far
inside
shot.
the
That's what I'm
pit.
telling you. I saw it and I was like, this is a low far shot.
Make sure.
If
What,
he
26
gets away with that
HP
kind
for
of stuff,
XMS,
sure.
he has to wait out
I'm
that
in for
snake
it.
bite. Oh, sorry, what was that first one from Nuki? A blind wall
That
bang
was my
towards
thought
Switch.
process.
So it's
Have we got the dashboard up today? Of course not.
Yeah, no.
Did
It's
you
tough
think
for
I am?
times. Speaking of tough times, Carmine Core pumping the brakes here because they're not getting what they want. It feels like, again, this just isn't a map for them.
Yeah, I don't feel like
Did
they
Fury
really
win
have
Haven
a
yet? That's a great
repertoire
question.
of set pieces here on the defense.
Maybe, and I missed it in chat, but 12-5.
It's very vanilla. It's 2-1-2. We haven't
I mean, we
even
called
really
the game
got
pretty
Killjoy
well with
set
the
up
maps.
Towards market. It's
just we have
Scream
no
tasked
idea where
with either
Bine's gonna
playing an
go.
operator or there's a foot thing
Mate,
going
Mate,
on
surely we
today.
can
I'm
nail
not
some predictions for
entirely sure
playoffs.
about
I'll
it.
do some
Not
predictions.
down for that.
I'm going
It's
for
not my thing.
100%.
But yeah, there's
I'll be
not
gutted if
enough
I don't get
versatility
100%.
here from.
If a
Carmine
team
Core to
changes
really set
something up and
themselves up to
it
find
costs
an
me,
advantage on
I'll
the
be
defense.
furious.
Yeah, it lacks a little bit of that finesse to it, that depth to it. I haven't seen enough.
Now it is.
Yeah, replay. Thank you.
We'll be versing the bunny. Not for playoffs. We'll
Will
do
it show the
Tokyo.
Nuki kill again?
Mate, I should be good for Tokyo as well, surely. If I get anything less than 100%,
Oh yeah, the ping
I'm
actually comes
furious.
through. Is that from Rhymes ping?
It might have been.
It's the ping on to when the Zaysh is actually knocked in the null command.
The spam just works out so well. We were worried about the depth
I've
of
watched
Carmine
too
Core.
much
Let's see if
to
there's
not get
anything more that they can
100%.
show us this time. Has they've got anything in the pocket they've worked out? It looks kind of just like maybe a
0% confirmed, yeah. Beaten by the bunny,
Meantime, look what
confirmed.
Giants are up to, taking that mid control away.
It's another one though where Scream has Shin instead of Zaysh or Navera. Sorry, Zaysh or XMS on the Omen to really comfortably take a fight. Now they're going to feel the heat a little bit.
Okay, this is
Final
nice. They're
rotation
defaulting
comes
over
through,
towards
Zaysh
middle.
now
Don't see an
over
alarm
towards
bot.
CT.
Now what?
Whose
Now what's
position will
the
be
setup?
noted with that spam. Again, look at the gaps here. Shin
A
on
bunny
an
is smarter
island.
than a Valorant coach.
I mean, he needs to find one
Immediately click that on
comfortably,
YouTube. It's
safely
a good
dip away
bait,
from this,
yeah.
and
No,
Hoodie
I probably
punishes
should have.
it.
Not a chance at it. So paranoid about middle.
Did I
Giants
lose it?
just
Did I
manipulating.
lose at the first champs?
Carmine Core
Wait,
now Scream still
did I
good for a
yeah,
headshot.
I
Even
did.
a second one.
Maybe I did lose the
Individually
champs.
bailing themselves out of
Mate,
this.
the bunny
Nuki
was like on
overwhelmed in the end,
80%
joined
though.
by
I was always
Cloud.
going to
And
lose
the
that.
sights on the platter. The last two still far away. Navera and XMS going to try and make it over there as best they can, but it should be a plant. Let's see what the post plant looks like. How comfortable is it? They have closed the gap somewhat. Paranoia set.
Excuses?
XMS
Mate,
en route.
there's nothing I could do.
Vera will catch sight of Nuki.
Still trying to toy with them, keep their attention turned, maybe allow XMS a little bit closer, but smoke comes back into play.
Rhyme should hear that though.
We need to get some more bunny
He's close
clips.
enough
That's what
to
we
hear
need
where
to
that
do.
smoke's come from.
He seems very aware of it. Oh, he still outdoes
We'll
him.
make
Hold
sure
on.
it's a thing. Damn, nicely done.
XMS there
Getting
thought
a
he
bit
might have had that 5
too,
HP left
getting a
from
bit
Cloud, but it
too
still was Nuki to get past, but again, this feels like a
many
very
rounds.
Carmine Core round to lose.
Again, just look at the minimap here, and I hate to say it, but what is Zaysh
Wait, do I not have the bunny
achieving
thing
here?
anymore?
He preemptively rotates across. Shin is pushed in
What
B
is this?
main, and Zaysh is over towards spawn. This knife comes through. It's just so bizarre to watch. It's like Shin either needs to find 2 and cleanly reset from that, or Scream needs to find 3 with no flash, no counter swing, nobody to bait him in, nothing. These just aren't complementary positions. And this is all created by somebody shooting the door, by the way, on market.
Oh no, Navera, keep your head down. And
Oh,
the follow-up as well.
that's
It's
nice.
a beautiful bait though. Ryan
That's a
TP's
nice
up to heaven, so Navera
sight
actually
hit, though,
turns
with
to
the
try
ult
and
as
deal
well.
with it.
Stunning work between the two.
The
Well, you
difference
could
is
bait
synergy.
it. Oh,
Look
that's
at some of these
sickening.
little pieces.
Do they bait them out
Yeah,
with
set for
this?
success, Scream.
Yeah, I think they do.
Can't
Do they
make much
bait
more
them
than
out
one
with this
here.
because he's in
Guardian
this
still in
corner,
play.
so you have to go in the open if you're underpass to
And,
try and kill
well,
this?
This is looking
Say underpass,
wrapped
under
up with a
sight.
bow on it here.
That's kind
Yeah,
of
no access on
unbelievable
the other
combo.
side either.
I like
Hoodie
that.
still patrolling that. This just doesn't look in the wheelhouse of Carmine Core at all.
You always say results will
Compared to
depend
map
on the
one,
day,
what a
so how can
9-day
you guarantee the
difference this is.
100%?
Absolutely.
By predicting what day it is. gotta look at the day.
See that time difference of
You gotta
capability.
consider
How much they've been able to prep
everything.
for this. This just doesn't look there for Carmine Core.
You gotta be on it.
A4 half, definitely
Gotta
doable,
predict
but
the day
Carmine
right.
Core needs to show. I'll be honest, the same control that they had over the Lotus attack in half, to be honest with you. Those early round protocols
Have I posted
were
pick'ems yet? No.
absolutely key
Dude, the
to
game
their
starts
success.
tomorrow.
Look,
How on
this is
earth?
a
Okay, I'm gonna have to do
beautiful
pick'ems tonight, just so they're there.
Has to turn and look. Wow.
At least for
Actually, it was
Pacific.
Hunter's Fury coming through as well on top of that.
Yeah, and again,
As long as we
bigger
get top,
picture,
as long as we get
Giants
top
doing really well to
1%,
not fall into
that's
the
it.
trap of
That's all we have to do. Top
Scrappy or
1%.
Messi. They're just
I can't be
slicing
outside of the
through
top
Carmine Core
1%.
here.
It'd be
This is
embarrassing.
A clean game from them.
Very little resistance, I'll be honest. It's like, you know, every so often when you commit to some of these dry gunfights, yeah, you're going to win some rounds for sure, but it's not sustainable. Giants, unfortunately, running away with that sort of game, to be honest with you.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe that's
Because they
a
are
good way
stacked
to
up. They're
go.
playing the attack. More often than not, it's 3 or 4 people
They'll do
funneling through the
pick'ems for groups?
same
Nah.
choke point. So
The
how do you
groups were
expect,
crazy.
you know,
I would have got wrecked.
whether
I
it
would have
be
been bottom
Nevera,
1%.
Shin, or whoever's holding on to this B site, that they can really stop being basically overwhelmed by numbers alone.
Yeah.
There's just such little value to the utility on the side of Carmine Core in this defense.
And I think if we're going to be brutally honest about it, let's run it back to what you said at the start of this, where we were talking win conditions, everything else. They had to have won in map 1. I think that's pretty fair here. They could probably death ball on the other side a little bit. They can maybe pug it out a
Pick'ems
little
have been a
bit,
nice
but again,
50%.
the
Honestly,
synergy
with how
difference
crazy
is,
some of these games have been going, if that includes
very
like
apparent.
Pacific and stuff,
Yeah.
I think
very
that's
different.
decent.
And I even love the
Pacific's
kind of
been
like little lean
crazy.
towards middle, draw the attention,
Pacific's
like
just been
equalize
like
turn, double pump back
logic
instead. Wow.
doesn't
I mean,
work.
I hate to say it as well, but if you're going to play a game of fundamentals here, Giants win out on that front.
Yes.
Across
every
all 3
day,
regions, yeah.
every
I mean,
day.
I think it's
was
decent.
gonna say 9 times out of 10, but I'll correct to
How many
every day
offers
of
do you
the
get for
week.
being head coach? Head coach.
They've recovered well after a very scrappy game in map 1, being forced to their limit a little bit there.
Or 5.
Confidence now going into map 2.
There was a
probably for
couple that were
themselves.
like sharing the
Carmine Core,
head
it looks
coach.
like a workable scoreline, but I'm a bit worried that they lack that capability. Maybe they
There was
can
a couple that were
synergize here and just
sharing
try and
head
scrap
coach.
it out, but once we talk about fundamentals, it does
Well,
sit.
I mean,
So if we include that 6, if we don't include that 4,
I want to see Zacian Shin setting up Scream. That has to happen here in the second half.
And
Like
this,
it's a non-starter otherwise.
and this is the crazy thing in my books as well, is that when Scream's been in rosters that can facilitate him, he's incredible, and I still think we need to see more of that. I'd love to see what he
Make
can
Keiko
achieve
have to
when
win
he's getting
pistol
more and more
hit.
comfortable on these
It's
duelists,
must
as he's
win.
more willing to kind of play that role in a more traditional sense. Give him
I mean,
that tier 1 support.
Yeah, I hope for once. Slinky's
Franchise
not
4,
listening.
franchise.
Remember the times between him and Soulcast when Soulcast was hitting his peak and able to really enable
Yes.
Scream. So
Give me some of that, because they have great pieces on this roster that could do that. I want to see it in
Here
motion.
we go. Do you watch
May
the
not be
second
this
NA game? Yeah, of
I
course.
think,
Course.
well, really
If
at
there's
this point,
games on,
it's
we'll watch them. It's just that
Giants
sometimes
if
we've
they
got to
make
pick.
mistakes
Sometimes we've
enough
got to
for
pick and
Carmine
choose
Core to
because it's not the
exploit it.
best.
We're going to find out. Scream isolated from the others. Got to be
Not the
cautious
best
here.
schedule sometimes with overlap.
There's the rest of the boys all with them. Just powering forward. Cloud straight through the wall. There's a player next to you. Oh, Hoodie just
Jesus.
decimating the 1-by-1. What a hold from Hoodie. Oh, come on.
That's
Giants.
disgusting.
they all walk
That
the
really
wall,
is disgusting.
and the Classic just absolutely rips them to shreds. And the value here of
So
really
that pistol
just
they had to win has just
not
been
waiting out that wall
absolutely...
to come down, not waiting for a window of
Mate, that
opportunity
was
created
disgusting.
from Hoodie's Toxin being down. I'm not even sure, actually, is there a second snakebite that comes through? The first one obviously invested. I think initially the plan is off the contact of the knife, pinging something, but just so happened the Prowler's sent in, and yeah, rightfully so, grinning about that one.
Yeah, he should be. That could unlock double digits for him, right? Like, that's huge. Gets himself a Vandal nice and early. He'll be chuffed with that. Yeah, you got the Bulldogs off Rhyme. Fatinho on that Marshall. On the other side, Scream here. Sheriff, yes. And a chance, but that chance is now being limited.
Yeah, playing this
Gonna get
nice
out
and
of there.
safe. We like that.
Be careful though, down to 70. And well, how do you try and close these gaps?
Because Nookie actually to reinforce behind their smoke as well. They have a fragment to slow things down if there's a solo peak on the other side from Carmine Court.
Oh,
Okay.
Nookie reminded of his day.
Oh, Jesus, I thought he was going to keep spamming.
Cloud, though, fancies his chances.
Nice shots.
XMS going to find Rhyme. How much danger
Nice
do they have in
shots,
this?
though.
Not
Yeah,
enough.
nice clean
Vitinho
up.
and
Fair
Cloud
play. There was
take
honestly
their
a good
hands at the
chance
end
in
of
shot.
the
I
day,
thought Scream was going to carry on spamming this, and he was so low. 2 bullets would have taken him down.
Sacrifice a weapon or two into
All
this
right,
round.
K-Corp need this
And
buy
already
round.
double digits, so
Yeah, it's been a brutal half for them. As soon as they won pistol as well.
It has to be clean as well if they want to string together any number of rounds to actually close this gap.
Who do you think wins Bind, Fury, or Sentinels? Dude, chat, someone remind me if we've seen any of their binds, and if so, can you remember who they played against and what comms?
Wait for you to say it.
Well, look, I was giving you the chance. I know you like it.
Who did Fury play?
I can see it on your face.
Don't look at me. Look at the screen. Hello. That's not... Oh, dear. There was a trade there. A little bit worried if it went beyond that, but now Nuki!
Oh, the double duelist? Dude, the double duelist looked good.
We said it had to be clean, and at this point, it would be lucky if it's a round win. 2v3. Now, Scream still has the
double duelist looked really good.
Who
did Sentinels play crew on bind? What comp was this?
Both Scream and Navera are positioned outside.
Oh yeah,
B
they do the same. Double duelist, double duelist.
This is such a tough situation to recover now.
Honestly, from what I saw, Fury played it better.
Now,
might come down to prep.
Here, Lauren.
Yeah, because that was the 10s madness, right?
Down,
facing the wrong way.
Oh, actually, it looked. Okay, yes, Fury's looked a little bit better. Might come down to prep pistols.
It's totally fine. Look, Navera's going to bang out Hoodie, easy, right? Then Scream just going to wide swing on Cloud. Oh, that's going to be rough. Here we go.
The bait is too good here.
Don't worry, Navera, here it comes.
Yeah, that's the spike. This
went wrong.
looking like this might be the end.
Scream finally coming over. The barrel's been seen. And they're all closing in. Yeah, that was out of sorts, out of sync.
But again, they split once again. It's like it was
feeling like this one's done.
1v2 in main there.
It's kind of over. Oh, it's over.
There's no opportunity to play a trade in a 2v3 situation.
Have they started bind yet? How close are we looking?
A must-win round, considering the score. What a beautiful lineup.
Silver lining is it might be okay timing. Pistol is on. Alright, we'll switch at the end.
Yeah.
I think this is going to be over fast.
Feels like the nail in the coffin here.
Yeah.
Sheriffs to come back in. No Blade Storm to work with. A Spectre in the hands of Shin. Operator online now for Vitinho.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought
it's just like, it's just too free. Like Vitinho's just going to farm no matter what.
Still, keeping them at bay for the rotation to come through. Doesn't even get noted on the TP as well. Looking to spot one on the dash pass. That's going to be Scream, obviously. But halted before he can progress much further.
Feels like sometimes when I watch K-Corp on this map, it is literally just like the ops just have the freest time ever.
XMS does win against Nuki. Maybe a recoverable
that kind of shakes it up.
Yeah, okay.
Keep an eye on the
Maybe
Sova. Cloud might be able to...
Sit back through CT. Do they try and power on towards A? A double stack below them, waiting. They have no idea about A main. They have no information. They are walking through this as just a death ball. No information found. There it is. The crossfire waiting. Double sack down there. Shin. He's got his work cut out.
Okay, nicely done. 8 chances to close this one up.
And this simply is not there for Carmine Core.
Opportunity to buy back in, but now mountains to climb. It needs to be flawless from here on out, and plenty of chances for Giants just to scrape one across the line. Ultima's just about coming online now for Giants as well.
Yeah. 8 chances to get the Odin out.
One away from the Blade
Odin
Storm,
out,
Rhyme 2 away.
Yeah.
Nuki's still 3 away, so
maybe.
actually, yeah, even then, probably not even going to see them in this round.
Right. Early.
Did I see the G2 goes in game? Nah, I didn't see it. What was the end score, Chess? I haven't actually seen what the BBL, what that team looks like.
That away, because as it stands, Giants can somewhat dig their heels in here, putting a lot of faith in Hoodie, leaving 3.
MW0 1v3 on a pistol as well. Oh, wait. Wait, BBL won that? Yeah. Okay.
Give away an early audio cue as well. Probably got to wait for Shin's utility here, to be honest with you.
That's true. That is very true.
take a favourable engagement towards Rhyme. There's a little bit of a gap between him and the next member of Giants, yes, but if he can just slow things down.
Did the blunder of leaving Ascent open?
Nasty as well.
But it is.
Yep, there's the hole. And one gets sent back, doesn't find it. Yeah, Rhyme's suppressed, but he's still standing.
Jesus.
Still able to fight, but Carmine Core slipped past. Screams found
That's
Fatino.
nice from
Decides
Adil,
to
though.
platter now. Do they
Side
get
is
in? Do
open.
they
Oh,
get
they
the
win this
spike
round.
Down. Door broken. They now put Giants to the test.
Well, for the plants come through.
There we go.
Finally.
Nice dodge.
Actually enables
After
Giants
last
to
chance
get
qualifier,
here.
that's when
Everybody
people
ready
can
for this
change
retake
rosters.
now.
Yeah, and they're just flying on down. 2 up top still. Oh dear,
Oh.
Clouds found Navera. Starting to get a little strained here. Just Nookie left alive in a 1v2. He's not
Okay,
going to
nicely
do it
handled.
this round. It'll
Let's
be
see.
Carmine Core with a
Let's
lifeline.
count it down.
And a thin one at that.
Curious actually of Giants' progress now towards ultimates.
Yeah, that's gonna make us
One off the Hunter
make
Fury,
us
one
wait
off
for
the
it.
Null Command. The Blade Storm available, Rhymes TP as well. On the other side, Carmine Core do have some tools at their disposal. Lockdown being one of them. Fatino actually just caught completely off guard there with that angle. I think he's even holding the angle towards main from way out on right side heaven. Almost no need for that. With the other half of the setup that we did see, sorry, between Nookie and Rhyme.
Get out of my way.
Just heard it. Knives are there. Fatino with the operator as well, though. So, wonder if that does get a little bit of a match.
This jump can be a little
Mate,
tricky sometimes.
to tell you what, he actually lucks out. He lucks out
Scream
by
looking for the
missing the
updraft.
jumps, and now the knife didn't get him. That's so funny. So he still has knives. Still had that window to use it.
What's that?
Ult goes in,
Fatino actually
rotates
got a
coming
lot
here.
to
What
peek out
util do
from
we
as
have for
well.
heaven? Just the peak coming from Adil.
Now we got to go towards the site. All right, Scream should see
Oh my
you.
god, who's
One of
that?
them towards-
Surely.
There we go, Scream's got it. Takes down Ryan, but Fatino did trade out towards XMS. Spike still to be just about planted.
Jesus.
Nice shot from Scream. Takes down Nookie.
Got it. Oh, boss man flash. Try it again.
He's looking for more. Actually,
Uh-oh.
Fatino going to punish it. So now actually a 3v3 here.
Cloud still has his
Fatino
drone.
eating up that decay. Actually pops the Blade Storm.
Wait,
they're
that's
gonna
actually
commit to this
devastating.
pretty quickly as well.
Hoodie's probably noted.
Okay, they dealt with that well. They know where they are now.
Step forward, finding Zaisha now looks for a follow-up. He's got it as well. All down to one Navera. Back to the wall. Tucked in
Damn,
the
okay.
corner. It's all but over.
That's
It
it.
should be done.
That's it, chat.
Fatino
We're moving
denied the
over.
second ace to close
If you want to check the interview out, you know where to
He
go.
destroyed them, hasn't he? Marved in back-to-back rounds, giving the business to Furia. I mean, they go for a Lamps take against a Brim that has his ult
Okay,
online.
so we're
That's
tuning
a
in,
curious
and I
decision.
guess it
Yeah,
was
but
Pistol,
also very
Anti-Eco,
well
and then this.
controlled. Marv doesn't just rip the ult off.
So this
as
was
soon as
second.